You appear to be waiting for me.
Indeed, Mr. Shulsky. Do you remember me? Czesław, I attended your lecture. Can I take a moment of your time? It's urgent.
What's the matter? Is something bothering you?
More than one thing, actually. I can't sleep. I'm afraid to walk alone in the city. I feel that I'm being watched.
Maybe you should consult a doctor about this before turning to a Thaumaturge.
It's them! They're here! Do you think they'll keep us here long? Do you at least know where we are?
No. I've got a splitting headache. They took the grimoire from me.
Do you believe me now?
Who are these people?
I don't know. I fear they're with the Ochrana. I told you, they've been following me.
Ever since I came back, I've been finding myself in situations like this quite often. It can't be good for my head.
Your head has more serious concerns right now. I'm afraid they won't let us go so easily, if at all.
Now is a good time for you to explain this situation to me.
I think they're after the Flying University and Dickstein. It was probably them that arrested Valdemar. And now they've been following me as well.
I'll take a look around here.
You seem pleased. Have you managed to feel something out?
I've discovered a few things. We'll see which of them prove to be useful.
How about a smoke?
They didn't take them from you?
Luckily, no. They're imported, the good stuff. They have a distinct, courtly taste of the bourgeois.
I've heard that somewhere already.
It's a popular saying. A convict's last meal. Want one?
What is it that you want from the Flying University?
Being a diligent student is not my thing. I simply heard that is where fancy girls go. You understand, right? Cigarette?
I'll have one of those. Interesting.
What is?
I think you'll find out soon.
Mr. Shulsky has come to already? Good. We want to ask you some questions, and we're not in any kind of rush.
But first, this one. How about it, Chasewolf? Where should we start? Feet, nails, or knees?
Gentlemen, I beg you. I don't know anything. This is some sort of mistake.
Cheswoff, we know about Dickstein and the students. We even know about the Shulsky family home. We're catching you one by one as we speak.
Do you prefer the hammer or the pliers?
I don't know anything. I swear, Mr. Shulsky.
Where's my grimoire?
We happen to be reading it. Why?
If this is true, and you have so much as glanced at the written pages, all the demons imprisoned there have looked into your souls. They will haunt you for the rest of your days.
That's not how grimoires work.
Didn't I tell you? That's exactly how they work. My cousin looked at a grimoire once and soon started dreaming of ghouls. So did his children. It went on for years until he sought aid from a priest.
Be quiet, idiot. Maybe we should move on to Mr. Shulsky now. Pliers or hammer?
Go with the pliers. Nails will grow back, and it's better to pull out aching teeth earlier anyway.
What?
What?
Give it a rest. You don't make for good comedians. I know that Cheswef is a spy.
What?
But this choice between a hammer and pliers, that's really good. It plays on the imagination. But Cheswef is no Hamlet, though he'd make a good Rosencrantz. Or a good Ophelia. Let me tell you how this is going to end. You'll give me my grimoire back, and then let me out of here. And if you don't, I'll make you tear off each other's faces.
You heard Mr. Shulsky, you ass-faced pillock. Piss off out of here and get the grimoire. You know how it is. It's part of the job.
You'd better tell me, whose doors are your men knocking on?
Samuel Dickstein, Cecilia Gurska, Paulina Gavrilov.
That's enough.
Here, Mr. Shulsky. Your book.
Don't get in my way. They never learn.
Mr. Shulsky, what brings you here?
You must warn the students immediately. Arrests have started. Czesław gave up everyone. I just got out of the Ochrana torture chamber. He was also there, and he was helping them.
Czesław? In that case, I think it's already too late for us.
And what about the university? Future Polish intelligentsia, educating the young elites of the Republic of Poland.
And what about my wife and child?
I make no secret of the fact that I myself risked a lot when I allowed a lecture to take place in my house. You are indebted to me.
I'm very sorry.
Ligia is sure to be made disconsolate by your decision. I understand. I won't keep you anymore.
It's over, Victor. I want to see my family again.
Have a pleasant journey.
Another one.
What's going on here? Why is there no passage?
Man, on one side, there are the Ruskies that want to come in and batter people, and on the other side there's me not wanting to let them in. And seeing as there are more of us this time, it won't be so easy for them.
I repeat, get out of the way and no one will be harmed.
Take your barking somewhere else, lying dogs. Haven't you had enough this year? Do you intend to drag people out of their homes and beat them in the streets again?
Or shoot them.
And which side of the barricade are you gonna be on?
Is there perhaps a chance that you will help me pass in such a way as not to draw the Ruskies' attention?
And who are you supposed to be? A provocateur, probably? And with a magical book, no less. Forget about it.
I don't have time. Whoever wants to join in, let them.
Gentlemen, I think the Jews have found themselves an ally.
What I'd like to give them is a beating. Come on, Mr. Magician.
Polina?
Not now. Wiesiek is about to draw for a straight.
Is that bad? How do you know? Ah, fuck it. Give me two.
It's urgent, and I don't want to explain it in front of everyone. Please, let's go.
Fine, let's go.
Hey, we got a deal going.
That girl is a known cheat, and I'm here to arrest her. Excuse me, sir.
I ain't excusing fuck all, you shit licker. You lie. If the young miss were cheating, then she wouldn't owe me 12 rubles now. It's her third butt deal in a row. And the fourth will also be mine, Polinka.
The lady is leaving, but with us, Panyal.
Fuck you, you horse-spawned Rusky milksop. Get the fuck out of the bridge club if you can't play culturally with people. Get lost, the lot of ya.
Did you hear what Mr. Viesław said?
You can call me Wiesiek.
There's a place we're supposed to meet in case of trouble like this. The antiquarian bookshop by Green Square.
Victor, it's about the Flying University. Arrests have started. Cecilia was here.
Where is she now?
You weren't coming. She went to warn the others and bring them to the antiquarian bookshop. What now?
Given the circumstances, I must ask if it's possible that our mutual friend, the Chief of the Secret Service, already knows everything as well.
Are you asking if I reported to him?
I care about your safety more than anything else.
You have to understand that I had to call him. Otherwise, they would have arrested Cecilia.
What is it that Konieczkin wanted in return? As I've no doubt he wanted something.
That's my business. You weren't here.
How much did Cecilia tell you?
I know about the arrests, the Ochrana, and the whole situation. I expected that. It's okay.
Does that mean you also plan to go to the antiquarian bookshop?
Of course. Why do you ask?
Because I know it's careless, dangerous, and very much your style.
Very aware as well.
So if you want to dissuade me from it, you can forget about it. In that case, let's go. You've made it.
Yes, and I'm glad you've made it as well. Thank you for helping me at the bridge club.
Say hi to Wiesiek for me next time you have the chance.
I will do just that.
It's time for me to go. Let's hear what Cecilia has to tell us.
Looks like this is the end of our university.
We'll see about that. No one knows what the future will bring.
I think we should get started now.
But the president is not here yet.
Samuel won't be joining us. He should already be on his way to Vienna.
Without saying a word? I didn't think he would do something like that. He'd leave us just like that.
He had his family to consider. He had more to lose than any of you.
Then what should we do now?
What do you think, sister?
I believe that the idea of the Flying University will survive without someone. Besides, something may always change.
Yes, we must wait, true, but never give up. Only then will the sacrifice of those who are arrested not be in vain. We simply cannot give up.
Good luck. I hope your will to fight will burn for a long time. However, I'm afraid we are pressured for time.
Yes, let's not tempt fate anymore.
Without you, we wouldn't be here. It's not over yet, so... until the next time.
What are you doing here?
Vanitas, vanitatum, et omnia vanitas. Your father was a great man.
Where did that thought come from?
I can see clearly what a great influence he had on your life, Victor. We both know how much you wanted to be his equal.
That's possible. Maybe I didn't want to admit it, even to myself. Maybe you know me better than I know myself. It's as if you've been inside my head. You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
We're on the boundary of two worlds, amid human ashes. This is a wonderful place to contemplate the future. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother was Russian. And you grew up in France. Who are you, Victor?
And what about you? Who are you, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Me? Above all, I am an acolyte of Christ himself, whose path I know and wish to follow. I'm not as lost as you.
And what about the rest of the flock? The people around you. You've gathered them, us, intentionally.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another stopover on someone's journey. And sometimes our paths lead in the same direction. Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only then can we have a future. I can help him. Do you believe me?
Yes, I believe because you helped me. I know that.
Think what we can achieve, Victor, if you just come with me. Think about how the Tsar will look upon all Thaumaturges then, if one of them saves his heir. Do you see now?
What will happen if I refuse?
I'll try without you, and I'm sure I won't succeed. I'll go down in everyone's memory as a charlatan madman and devil spawn. But I'll try nevertheless. Slander, calumny, and lies are a small price to pay to save the future. I believe God will reward my efforts. Of course, I'll have to focus harder on my mission than on you and your needs. Do you have a clear enough picture now to make your decision?
I'm with you.
Perfect. Now our journey is really beginning. Just remember, there's no turning back. Let's not waste time. Let's go pray, ideally at the Orthodox Church of St. Mary Magdalene. Ready?
Yes, let's go at once.
Victor, it's about to start.
Strange. I don't remember the way here. Not at all.
Should I be nervous, friend?
This terrifies me.
Quiet there. You're not in a barn. The Patriarch Kiru will soon begin an exorcism on a certain boy.
I know that you and Kiru have a past. Why are we here, of all places?
Not in the least. Remember, revenge is foreign to me, Victor. It's not about Kirill. Though if by chance he trips up today, that would make me immeasurably happy. Unlike Kirill, I really do want to heal a boy who is suffering. The people must understand that I am the truth.
And what then?
Then, all that's needed is for what happens here to reach the right ears.
Off to the market with you. Don't bother folks here.
Now I would like you to look around and determine how to prepare the miracle of healing. Go now.
What's my role in all this?
The church is a divine stage. The sort I need to perform on to produce the right impression. People will see me today as a miracle worker. What's your role in this? You're a Thaumaturge. Help me do it.
I'll go take a look around.
Go, but don't waste time.
I felt something. Where is it?
But Yushka, can we please start?
Patience, daughter, and humility. Keep praying. You're back after all. You'll soon see the power of God.
Is he your son? Why did you bring him here?
What business is it of yours? The devil needs to give me my son back. He's got me scared to sleep under my own roof.
Why?
He won't shut up about phantoms, and he lies and makes stuff up. And he hauls and hauls. But Yushka, faster, have mercy.
Hey, you. I know you destroyed a holy image. Do you want to go to hell?
No, I got scared. Mama?
Why did you harm Cartafelli? He said it really hurts now.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I was angry. Papa didn't come back from the war.
I've heard you were a liar.
No, I don't lie. That's not true.
And that you scare your mama making things up.
Not true. I want to go home.
Don't get close to him. It's the devil speaking through him. He'll tell you anything to save himself.
We're running out of time, Victor. What have you got for me?
I've learned the boy carries a flaw.
Perfect. And what's next?
Maybe it's what's making him upset. If I took it away... But Kiro told me to move away before it opened completely.
Don't dwell on it. It's good news. Let's get closer to God. Especially since it's a little too loud here.
Thanks be to God. They're going somewhere else to talk.
Princeps miliete celiestes defendenos in proelio. Down with the evil spirit. I drive you out in the name of Christ.
Priest! Leave that child alone!
You stand in defense of Satan. He's not a child, he's a devil.
Mama!
You're causing a child unnecessary suffering. He needs a different kind of help. True help. My help.
Quiet, don't scream. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Mama! Mama! Help!
He sees you as I do. That only means one thing. Hey, don't cry, all right? How about we talk? Have you ever seen a ghost or a monster? One like him?
Once, one was in the wardrobe, the other in the kitchen. I'm scared of them.
Have you told anyone about this?
My mama and the priest. Am I going to hell?
Calm down, everything's all right. No one's taking you to hell. I see ghosts too. Sometimes they even help me.
Why did God do this to us? Doesn't he like us?
God doesn't exist.
What?
Will this take much longer? Kirill is about to declare me anathema. How can it be that he's crying here?
I destroyed his childhood. He's a Thaumaturge. I didn't know that earlier.
Do you see yourself in him? Do you want to help him because no one helped you?
What will happen to me now?
Well, Victor, we're running out of time. What will happen to him now?
I've decided that I'll transfer his floor to myself.
You're mercifully taking something from him for your own benefit.
My power is sometimes a curse. I spared him the suffering.
If you say so.
Listen.
Are you taking me to my mama?
I'm sorry. You'll be better off this way.
It's all right now. Everything will be all right. Find peace inside yourself. Peace, yes. It's all right now. Be blessed, Shimon. Be healed. It's better now, isn't it?
It's a miracle. Thank you. With all my heart.
Shimon shares his name with the name of the greatest of Christ's apostles. And you wanted to drive Satan out of him. That's blasphemy. So say I, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. The man you betrayed, Judas. We have made the words of God into an instrument for our own gain. Made sacred temples into a vanity fair. Satan exists. And he is here today among us. But not in the small, defenseless boy I have just cured. This evil runs rampant through our homeland, driving our great nation toward a precipice. It's time to stand against this. Let us be strong in spirit. That is the only way we can defeat Satan.
Down with traitors!
Hey, you! The devil with the book! You damned magician! I'm talking to you!
Officer, I was just passing by.
Victor, do you need help?
I won't say no. Looks like it'll be useful.
What was that you said, officer?
Volna?
I can see you're in over your head, officer.
Because these are wizard scum. It's not a fair fight with them.
Enough! You and you. Get them.
But...
Save your powers for later. They'll come in handy. Let's go.
Michal, leave him alone, bastards!
Geroy, you're coming with us too.
Although, they could have left me a coat. It's chilly here.
They're going to kill us.
We'll get out of this.
I wonder how.
First time?
You don't know where we are, do you?
Janek.
In the Citadel. There's no getting out of here. First, the Ochrana will grill us, then it'll be out to the prison yard.
Hey, kid. Look at me. Wanda will spring us from here. We just have to give her time. Have you learned to whistle yet? And remember, we were at Mass. We don't know anything, got it? Unlike him. And now you're going to tell me exactly what happened inside the church.
How is Wanda meant to help you?
I'm sure Wanda and our folks have already got the Citadel under watch. We don't leave our own behind. Don't change the subject. What about the church?
I did what I had to. The boy at the exorcism turned out to be a Thaumaturge.
And?
I took away his gift. Now he'll have a normal life.
Normal? I don't think so. Not here. I got the urge to pray, and I could have been having a beer at Berg's.
Jan Bialek!
No. Please, no.
Here! That's me! You've gotta get him out of here, you understand? He's not even 16.
You have my word.
Bialek, you're coming with me.
Tell her not to miss me. And you, practice that whistling.
You think he'll come back?
Pancraz is going to be so happy when he sees you.
Who's going to feed him now? Poor Pancraz. He'll starve to death. They're going to kill us here.
Where are you from?
From here. I live with my grandfather in Praga. He fought in the January uprising. He raised me after my father died. I wanted to make him proud, and that's why I joined our folks.
My father is dead too.
Is he? Mine died of whooping cough. He worked in a factory and everyone got sick there. We're going to die here too.
A building fell on mine.
What a bourgeois way to die.
I had no intention of bragging.
You said what you said.
Even so, believe me, my life wasn't as much of a fairy tale as you'd imagine. My best friend's father was in debt to a dishonest loan shark, and we wanted to help. I think we were younger than you.
And what happened?
We went to see him with my father's gun, the one I carry with me.
And what? It went off.
The loan shark died on the spot. My father handed me some suitcases and a ticket and said never to come back.
So, he sorted it out. Sounds like a good father.
Maybe you're right. A little.
Shulsky! Your turn.
See you.
How touching. Move your ass.
That was disappointing. Did you know him?
No, never seen him before in my life.
I don't think so. But it can't hurt.
Really?
I can see you're still using it. I remember how it ended the story of a particular loan shark. And that sizable problem of yours, is it still following you?
In a moment, it might be a problem for us both if I mess around here too long.
Let's risk it. Tell me anything of value. Then, I'll be able to find a way to help you. I wouldn't want the dredgers to pull you out of the Vistula afterward, like Svetlana Petrovna.
I think you're lying. You didn't find anything.
What were you doing in the church?
I was praying to find my late father's grimoire. It's a good thing I don't do that often.
How did you get there?
My friend didn't want to watch the exorcism alone. He's got weak nerves.
What friend is this? Name?
I'd rather not.
I see. It looks like we're done here. Leave us alone.
No interrogation?
Don't be silly. I don't need to introduce you two. Ready?
I know everything that I could read from his objects. What are you expecting?
Results. Find out what he did in the church and where his father's friends are.
As you wish, sir. Let's not drag this out.
Good to see you. We need to talk.
Let's talk, but I guarantee you won't like it. Greetings from inside your head. I intend to make myself at home here.
Are you still mad at me about Veles?
We're not thinking about me now. You won't trick me here, and you won't escape either. Save your energy. Think about the church and who you were there with. A batyushka who sees the devil everywhere is no surprise. Strange company for a thaumaturge. You're terrible at choosing friends. I'm used to it. I trust no one anymore. Not least thanks to you. You've got nothing that would redeem your guilt.
Samira, focus now.
Escape from here? Have you lost your mind? I'd sooner tear off your head like he wants than take a risk like that.
Look, Veles is here too.
Son of a bitch.
I'll take that as a compliment.
All right,
All right, what?
let's get out of here. That's what you want, after all. I'll help you, but you're taking me with you.
You know this place. How can we get out safely?
It's dawn. We'll just walk out through the main gate. A few soldiers shouldn't be a problem for you.
I'm not leaving here without my father's grimoire. I'm convinced Konieczkin has it.
That's right. It's in his study. 2 floors up. Just don't dawdle. Go. I'll hold Konieczkin here. But not for long, so hurry. Make it snappy. I can't hold him here long.
I felt something. Where is it? What do you think of this, Father? Let's see.
Shulsky, there's no time for reading.
I can't read this. It's like describing colors to a blind man. I don't get it.
Whatever you're mumbling, I don't care. We need to go.
What happened?
The guard peeked inside this cell and everything fell apart. Konyechkin was furious. It'll take him a little while before he regains his composure, so let's not waste time. I'll lead us out of the gate, but what then?
My cellmates have confirmed their people are observing the Citadel. They'll pick us up.
Sounds like a plan.
Sarah Rivkin, right? I saw your files. You like playing with fire?
I haven't been her for a long time. Did you hear what I said about escaping?
Before we leave, I'd like to grab one of my cellmates.
What? Have you lost it completely?
I promised.
You'll get lost here. I'll go. You secure the passage to the gate for us. Just wait for me there.
I'll be waiting.
You! What are you doing here?
I came here for a fight.
Finally! These night watches have been a real fucking drag. And you, what are you grinning at? Grab the rest of those fuckers in the barracks.
So, have you mastered whistling?
That's how you do it.
Come on, folks.
Wanda! I'm so glad to see you.
What about Mija? And her?
Thanks to me, the rest got out.
Move.